Hello, my name is Kelly McGowan, and I am a field specialist in horticulture with University of Missouri Extension. And today we're going to talk about sourcing quality seed garlic for your fall garlic plantings. Now, when you purchase seed garlic, this is what it's going to look like when you receive it. It is going to look very similar to what you would see in a grocery store. It's going to be well trimmed. It's going to be nice and clean. All of the root system is going to be trimmed off of that seed garlic. And so once you do receive this, once you've purchased it, and if you're not able to plant it right away, you want to make sure that you are storing it in a cool, dry place until you're ready to plant. So that is very important to keep it at its peak for freshness. Now, just a quick reminder about the life cycle of growing garlic. So you're going to start with your seed garlic, which is just the bulbs of garlic like I just showed you. And then you're going to want to separate that into individual cloves. And then those individual cloves is what you want to plant. And typically in Missouri, it's done in September, around mid-September. You want to get it in the ground before we start to get a lot of really cold weather. And then once the garlic cloves are planted, a good mulching with straw or something similar, and then just leave it outside all winter long and let it do its thing. Now, during the winter, you will see some green above ground foliage start to grow, and that is perfectly okay. As we start to get into next year, into next spring, early summer, the above ground foliage, you're going to start to see the bottom 2 leaves or so start to brown and die, and that's when you know it is ready to harvest. So that's just kind of the basics of how to grow garlic, and we do have some videos going into more detail on how to grow garlic as well. Now, when you're getting your seed garlic, you want to look for a few things. So when you're purchasing garlic seed stock, there are some companies that offer certified disease-free stock, and I would highly recommend buying this if at all possible. Garlic does have diseases, and buying this certified disease-free stock is going to be a great way to ensure that you have a good end product, as well as protecting your soil from introducing new diseases as well. So start with that, and then you want bulbs that are going to be firm and healthy, and they should feel heavy for their size. And so you want to make sure, hold it in your hand, feel of it, make sure it has a good weight to it. You want to make sure that it is firm, that it is not spongy or soft or have any kind of a foul smell to it. It's really important that you do not plant those types of bulbs. And then also look at your bulbs for flaws. You want to make sure that you are using cloves that are blemish-free, that have intact wrappers, and the wrappers are the papery substance around each individual cloves. So make sure that those are intact. And then if you have any bulbs with mold, damage, discoloration, or any sign that something is not right, I would discard those and not use those for planting. So where do you purchase the seed garlic? Well, fortunately, there are a lot of great online garlic sellers that have a wide variety of strains of garlic that you can purchase from. Local garden nurseries also will typically carry seed garlic, as do farmers markets. And if you buy garlic from your local farmers market, not only can you buy garlic for you to eat and use in the kitchen, but you can also buy some really nice heads of garlic that you can then use for your fall planting as well. And then you can also save your own seed garlic. So once you get into growing garlic, save back some of your biggest and best bulbs for planting the following year. And so that is a great way to ensure that you're going to have a final product, is just to use your own seed stock. Can you plant grocery store garlic? Well, I do get questions about that. Now, grocery store garlic is sprayed with a chemical to prevent it from sprouting. However, I have done some informal experiments with grocery store garlic and had pretty good success. So if you are really having a hard time finding seed garlic, you can use grocery store garlic, but the yields won't quite be as big as if you would have started with seed garlic. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. I'll also want to mention hardneck versus softneck garlic. Now, this is going to be important when you go into choosing strains, but I just wanted to point out the difference. So hardneck garlic is going to send up a seed stalk that produces little miniature bulbs. Now, this is first called a scape, and you can see here this little curly green thing that I have in the picture. And those can be cut, they can be eaten, you can make pesto out of them, you can do lots of things with the scapes themselves. But as far as hardneck garlic in general, you're going to have larger, easier to peel cloves, fewer cloves. They typically are going to perform better in colder climates. There's also softneck garlic, which has more but smaller cloves and tighter skins. It's typically better for long-term storage as well. We have done research with both hardnecked and softneck garlic in Missouri and have found that they both do well. So I would encourage you to try both in your own planting. So that's kind of the basic overview of choosing seed garlic. If you have any questions, here is my contact information. Feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. Thank you very much.